Hello YouTube, and welcome to the next episode of Let's Play Star Trek The Rebel Universe. And the last video I kind of showed you how to, or each function of the crew of the Enterprise. And now we're going to actually play a little bit and actually do some traveling to a system and then see if we can't find some items on different planets. So the first thing I'm going to do, I need to go to Sulu actually, is I'm going to check out a system. The system that I want the first one I want is kind of a long ways away. So basically, here's what I've got. I'm on Sulu. Here's the navigation. This is the quarantine zone, and these are the major stars. So I'm going to set the course. And before you can travel there, you have to actually set course. Otherwise, if you go to this screen and you go into warp, then it won't let you do that. So, alright, so we'll go ahead and head over there at warp 8. Actually, let's go warp 7. Because actually better to go warp 6, because like I said, don't want Scotty getting angry at us and saying if we do this, if we keep going this fast, we'll blow apart. Our engines can't take much more, Captain. So, alright, now a way that we can tell how far away we are, when we first went to look at the map, we were 79 light years away, which is actually pretty far. But we were 79 light years away. Now we are 43 light years away. So it just takes a little bit of time to get there. Now, of course, while we're in warp speed, notice when we go back to Captain Kirk, that time is traveling pretty quickly. So this is actually years, days. Actually, this is days, months, and years, I believe. So, but we're moving pretty fast. So we're moving warp 6. So we're about 15 light years away. You know what? I'm not really sure. Actually, Hazian is Klingon, or I'm sorry, not Klingon, but Federation. So it means that we can check out some things. Get some dilithium crystal, or dilithium crystals, energy, things like that. Okay, now that beeping noise meant that we have arrived in the solar system. It's now we're in orbit around the star of Hazian. So now we can click on this solar system right here, and we can choose a planet to look at. Contamination zone. Now, a contamination zone, basically, I'll be honest with you, a description of that is in the manual, but it basically is something. Whoa! Alright, shut that off. We've got company. We've got an enemy, Klingon. So now I've got to arm phasers. And that little sound means we're getting hit by the Klingons. So I have to target the Klingon right there. Shoot some phasers at it. And to allow the thing to recharge, I'll use some photon torpedoes. So we've destroyed our first enemy right there. And that's the thing, is whenever you're doing something, we're riding around the solar system, a lot of times you'll hear that beeping noise or that siren that just kind of makes you jump a little bit, to be honest with you. So it's one of the challenges of playing this game, is dealing with that when it happens so suddenly and it'll make you jump out of your seat sometimes. So, alright, back to Sulu, back to the solar system. Anyway, as I was saying, contamination zone is basically something that it's sort of like where these quarks or these flares basically make it so that the Enterprise appears more visible to enemy targets. I believe is what that means. Nebulous zone, it means that it's basically a nebula, a bunch of clouds. Archive complex, we can go there and we can find information about how to foil the Klingon mutiny plot, communications beacon, and I believe this one is life supporting. Okay, so now this is a communications beacon. Did we get anything? No messages. Okay, well, anyway. So basically, it's just a bunch of clicking around on these windows, and then if you need to get a new window, you just go to the bridge and then find a new one. So, alright, or where are we? Life supporting. Okay, so the way we travel to a planet that we want to explore, click on confirm. That will confirm our orbit of that planet. So now we're traveling to that planet, as you can see. And I wouldn't be surprised if we got attacked again, honestly. It seems like we get attacked a lot when we're in orbit around planets. But we will go ahead and go down to the planet, click on Kirk. I'm going to save the game actually before I do anything, because it's a really very good idea to save the game, because there are ways when you're down on the planet that you can mess up things and make it so you can't get the items that you need to get or that are available on the planet. And so you can reload the game if you actually do that. So here are the transporters, and you can bring up to 6 of your crew members down with you to the planet on an away team. And of course there are 7 crew members, so it means somebody's got to stay behind. So we'll just take a few and leave Sulu behind for now. And there we go. Alright, so we've got a security bomb that's blocking our way. Alright, well, Spock usually has a pretty good idea. Use Cyclops emitter. I don't have anything like that right now because this is our first planet. Let's see if Kirk has any information. It exploded. Okay, well, it didn't injure anybody and it didn't block our way. So now we can move ahead. And away is blocked. Let's see. Let's try that. Deactivated that. Got a Zerium crystal. I'll be honest with you, a Zerium crystal I think is something, another item. Spock can analyze it and let us know what it really does. I'll be honest with you, off the top of my head, I don't know. Okay, so this will make it so that if we get injured on the planet, that the crew time is halved. That we basically don't have to take as much time. So what we'll do is we'll beam it up. And we've gotten our first item in the whole game. Now we'll beam back aboard the Enterprise. So what we can do here, go back to stores. We see that the Zerium crystal is installed in the Enterprise. Alright, and so we'll save the game. Okay, so let's see if we can find. Actually, I don't think there were any other planets that were of use to us in this system. So let's see if we can find another system to go to. Alright, let's go to some. Let's see what planets are around here. Let's see. Notice the names of all these systems. See, this is one reason why this game is so difficult, because there are so many different planets here. Let's see. Alright, well, let's go. Let's see which it's a Federation system as well. All right, well, let's go to Lorzur, set course. And it's only 16 light years away, so we'll head over there. All right, 7 light years, and of course, if you get impatient, which sometimes, I'll be honest with you, I kind of get impatient sometimes. But, oh, there it is. That beeping noise means we have arrived. And here is our solar system that we've just arrived at. And it's a weapons dump. We can get our weapons recharged because this is a system controlled by the Federation. We can also get our impulse engines recharged, and we have a life-supporting planet. So we'll confirm, which I just did, and head there. It isn't really, it's not a whole lot faster if you go just 1/4 impulse power. And of course, we're getting attacked. And we gotta turn the klaxon off because that thing is so annoying and distracting. Alright, so let's blow it away. I better target something else because I'm not hitting it right. There we go, I destroyed it. It took relatively a lot of hits, actually. I'm still getting hit. There we go. Do another Klingon. There, destroyed another one. So that sound means we're getting hit. So after the battle, it's a good idea to go over to the status report. Yeah, see, our structure is only at 80% now. We've been getting hit a lot. So let us. Okay, so we're on the planet. All right, let's go to transporter. And let's try. Alright, let's save the game. Now we've got other places we could go if we have to. That will make it so we can get repairs if we have to. But alright. Here we go. Well, let's see. Does it do anything? Alright, well. See, McCoy just got injured. Alright, well, we just deactivated it, but it injures a person. Okay, so we got a janitor robot. These janitor robots can be very, very picky. Let's see. Alright, we deactivated the janitor robot. We've got a Cernikov crystal. Okay, let's analyze it, find out what it does. Warp engines drain reduced when on board. Okay, this is very important. It makes it so that we don't have to go to a planet with a dilithium mining complex, or I should say a Federation-controlled planet with a dilithium mining complex, as often, because this will reduce the amount of dilithium crystals we use whenever we warp across the galaxy. So, let's beam it up and install it in the Enterprise. So now, we've got more power. Alright. Okay, so let's take a look and see what other star systems we've got around here that we could go to. And we're in the neighborhood. Let me go here. Let's see. I've never heard of half these systems, to be honest with you. Remus. Is that a Romulan system? Check. No, it's Klingon. That's weird. Another Remus. Of course, according to Star Trek, the planets are Romulus and Remus. So, alright, we'll tell you what. We'll go ahead and make a decision on where to go. Of course, we've got plenty of planets to choose from, but in our next video, we will go ahead and go to a different system and continue to search for some items that might be very beneficial while we try to topple the mutiny plot of the Klingons. So, I will talk to you later.